Good evening everybody. Welcome back to Swamy Vijay's EMRS PGT and DGT Tier 1 classes. And today is 14th October 2025 and time is 7 p.m. in the evening. And in this class we are going to completely cover Indian geography in connection with EMRS PGT and DGT English. So as it is a norm, or we set 5 minutes, first 5 minutes for the preparation or 5 minutes for buffer time to welcome others. So Indian geography is part of general awareness. Let me repeat once again. EMRS general awareness part, specifically they have not mentioned what to study, but if you refer to any competitive examination material for general awareness part, you need to study two types of general knowledge or GK. The first one is static GK and the second one is current affairs. But in this case, in EMRS, current affairs which are related to the education sector or the field of education. So specific focus on current affairs you have to give on field of education or education related current affairs. Now when it comes to static GK or static general knowledge, four areas are the pillars of general knowledge. The first one is Indian history. The second one is Indian geography. The third one is Indian economy. And the fourth one is Indian polity. So in the yesterday's class, we completed Indian history. And in today's class, we are going to cover Indian geography. I can't say I can complete Indian geography in one single class within 1.5 hour duration, but I'll try my best to at least revise these topics for you, because as you're all preparing for different examinations, you prepared for DSC, you prepared for different state government examinations, so you are at least have basics in Indian geography. So I don't think it is a very great difficulty for me to complete or to cover this Indian geography topic in this class, but it will take minimum 1.5 hour, minimum, that is my expectation, minimum 1.5 hour to complete this Indian geography. And if it exceeds 1.5 hour, I request you to stay in the class so that we can successfully complete the Indian geography topic in this class, and then we'll revise. And at the outset, I would like to tell you, yesterday I was trying to tell you, but I couldn't complete that information. The key to success to clear any kind of competitive examination is we need to read information, write information. Then we need to attend live classes or recorded classes. Third step is we need to practice. Then fourth step is we need to revise the syllabus. And the real secret lies in the revision and re-attempting of the question paper. So the more number of times you revise the syllabus and the more number of times you practice the question papers, your chances to clear any kind of examination increases a lot. So I repeat once again, in the first 5 minutes, still 1 minute I have, you need to read the original textbooks or the basic textbooks of NCERT, then attend live classes, then practice the question papers, and then you have to revise the syllabus periodically, systematically, regularly, and then along with the revision you have to practice the questions or question papers maximum number of times. Then you will be fully equipped, ready to face the competitive examination. So these are the different steps, and in all these steps you need to carry your self-made notes. That is most important. So many times I told you, and I'll repeat again and again, your self-made notes is the Bible, the Quran, the Gita, the Guru Granth, or any kind of holy book equivalent. So please prepare your self-made notes. That is most important. Don't depend on the materials which I supply. Don't depend on the materials or reference books available in the market. Those books, including my materials, including my books, are useless if you don't prepare self-study material. You need to prepare your own notes. This is the ultimate. Okay. So now let us begin. It is 7:05. So today's topic is Indian geography, and it has 7 chapters starting from size and the location, and then we'll end with the natural calamities. 7 chapters we have to cover today, and I don't rush like history, because history can be read and explained, but Indian geography to be shown and to explain. So I will also slow down. Let us take our own sweet time to complete this Indian geography. So as it is 7:05, now let us shift to the Google Slides tab, so that we'll get the proper picture, and I'll also get the attendance properly. So let us now shift into Google Slides. Okay, so let us shift into Google Slides. I'll take you all into the Google Slides classroom. Okay, so now we are in Google Slides, and I'll share the Google Slides with you all, and by the time it gets visible to you all, let me take the attendance of today's class. So Google Meet attendance today, open meeting history. Today is okay, today is 14th. Why today's meetings is not okay? So these people are also asking me to pay money so that I can record attendance. Everywhere money is involved. Without paying money, it is very difficult to use the free tools everywhere. Okay, fine. So let me see how many are present here, so that I can understand. The world is fully commercialized, so I can let me call the names like small children. Aruna Reddy, Devrata Shah, Dev Kumar, Gayatri, Praveen, Prince, then Ranjita, Madhavan, Renuka Devi, Sumitra, Vaishnavi Kumar, Vaishnavi Sirigiri, Vijay Kumar, and Snehalata. Okay. Actually, automatic I have to get that attendance, but now they are asking me to pay money. Right. It is difficult to survive and serve in the commercialized world. Everything is commercialized. Right, fine. So let me just a clarification and confirmation. Vijay Kumar sir, can you confirm I am audible and the screen is clearly visible?
Yes, sir. Clearly it is.
Right, fine. So we'll go to the full screen mode. And I suggest you to keep a notebook with you so that it will be easy for you to mark or note down the important information. So today's topic is Indian geography, and this Indian geography is must under general awareness or general knowledge or static GK, and it is useful for EMRS, KVS, NVS, PGT, TGT, and even for PRT examination and even for principal examination. So let us move to the syllabus. So what are the contents we are going to study today? So first, route map. Don't get worried. These many topics, how can we complete? I'll complete these topics. I'll explain these topics properly, but without any rush. So we'll go in a detailed manner, in a very slow paced manner for geography, not like history. So first topic is we need to study India and its location. Then we need to study structure and physiography of India. Then drainage system. Drainage system means like a river system, the flow of water from north to south or east to west. Then unit 3, we need to study climate, vegetation and soil. So what is the climate of the India, and then natural vegetation and different types of soils. And then unit 4 is natural hazards and disasters causes. So consequences and management. So there are 7 topics we are going to cover in this class: India and location, structure and physiography, drainage system, climate, natural vegetation, soils, and natural hazards and disasters. Okay, so let us begin the class with the question answer session. Very few questions, not too many questions for this class, otherwise it will not be possible for me to complete the questions. So today from bottom to top I have to call the names, then only it will be proper way to give chance. So let us begin. Snehalata, please read the question.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Snehalata, ma'am.
Which of the following imaginary line almost divides India into 2 equal parts? Option A, equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, and option D, Arctic Circle, and the answer is equator.
Okay. Start answering. Equator is different. Equator divides the globe or planet Earth into two equal halves. But which of the following imaginary line almost divides India into two equal parts? We are talking about India. Option B. Option B, Tropic of Cancer. The answer is the line which divides. Okay, the line which divides. Okay, Aruna ma'am. The line which divides India into almost two equal parts is Tropic of Cancer. The line which divides the earth into two equal halves is equator. Okay, now the follow-up question. Whether whether equator is called as a 0 degree longitude or 0 degree latitude. Send the text messages. What is equator? Is it a 0 degree longitude or is it a 0 degree latitude? What is equator? Right, it is longitudes means like straight lines. Longitudes are straight lines. Latitudes are horizontal lines. If you have notebooks, please write down vertical lines. Long lines are longitudes. Horizontal lines are latitudes. Equator is a 0 degree latitude. हिंदी में बोलना आसान है. जो लेट के जाता है ना उसको बोलते हैं लैटिट्यूड, और जो दूर जाता है ना उसको बोलते हैं लॉन्गिट्यूड. वर्टिकल लाइंस और लॉन्गिट्यूड्स and horizontal lines are latitudes. Equator is a 0 degree latitude. Basic information. Okay, write down. Otherwise geography cannot be taught, it should be shown. Okay, so now if you see this map, this is India map. Okay, so the straight line starting from top to below, I means like from top to bottom, if the line goes, it is called longitude, and if it draws horizontal, then it is called latitudes. Okay, then second question, Vijay Kumar sir.
Which of the following water bodies is the home of Lakshadweep? Option A, Arabian Sea, B, Bay of Bengal, C, Indian Ocean, D, Atlantic Ocean.
Right, start answering. Which of the following water bodies is the home of Lakshadweep? Where is Lakshadweep located? And Lakshadweep, C. Okay, C. Okay, all of you are giving C. Check properly. Check properly. Geography. Check properly. Geography. Which of the following water bodies is the home of Lakshadweep? Where is Lakshadweep? Whether it is in Indian Ocean or Bay of Bengal or Atlantic Ocean or Arabian Sea. Atlantic Ocean you can remove because it is nowhere near to Indian subcontinent. Now Indian Ocean is located in the southern part of India. Bay of Bengal is located towards the eastern side of India. Arabian Sea is located towards the western side of India. Where are Lakshadweeps? Where are Lakshadweeps? So which sea is in western side of our India? Which sea is in west? Arabian Sea. Arabian Sea. So basic geography also. Now I am feeling little tense now because this is the basic geography. Okay, don't worry. I'll also not worry. Let us continue in the smoother phase. Not to worry. So which of the following water bodies is the home of Lakshadweep? It is Arabian Sea. Lakshadweep is located in the Arabian Sea. Okay, next question. Wait a minute. Fifth question. to Vaishnavi Sirigiri.
Good evening.
Vaishnavi ma'am, please read aloud. Vaishnavi
Which of the
Sirigiri.
following? Yes, sir. Which of the following water bodies separate the Andaman from the Nicobar?
Hmm.
Option A, 11 degrees channel. Option B, Gulf of Mannar. Option C, 10 degrees channel. And option D, Andaman Sea.
Start answering. Option C, 10-degree channel. Okay, let us see others. Which of the following water bodies separate Andaman from the Nicobar? Right, it is 10-degree channel. Okay, fine. 10-degree channel which separates Andaman from Nicobar Islands. Correct, good. Next one. So sometime it will take some time to you understand the India map. Let us go back. So this is India map. You can see northern tip is Ladakh. Southern tip you can go with Tamil Nadu, or even if you want to go Lakshadweep, then you can call it as Indira Point. Then towards the eastern side is Arunachal Pradesh, and towards the western side is the Gujarat. So this is the India map, and towards the Bangladesh is the Bay of Bengal, and towards the Gujarat is the Arabian Sea, and the southern side of India is the Indian Ocean. Okay, so these are the basic information. Now let us go to the world map. So this is world map. India is a subcontinent and India is a peninsula. Island means which covers 4 sides water, peninsula 3 sides water. Let us move to the next part slowly. And this is also another map, world map. And now if you see the India, how many states are in India and how many union territories are in India? Please send the text message. How many states are in India at present and how many union territories are in India at present? Okay, 28 plus 8? 28 plus 8 or 28 plus 7? 28 states are there. Telangana was a newly formed state. Where how many union territories are there? 7 union territories or 8 union territories? Because Ladakh and Jammu Kashmir both are 2 different territories. Is it 7 union territories or 8 union territories? Give me the names of those union territories. What are the 7 or what are the 8 union territories? What are the 8? Give me the text message. 8 union territories. Because those who are telling 7 union territories, now they got a because under Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh both are 2 different territories. You start giving, I'll also wait because I told you that I won't rush to complete these topics. 28 states are there. Telangana was a newly formed state and there are 8 union territories are there. Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Delhi, Jammu and Kashmir, Ladakh, Lakshadweep and Puducherry. There are 8. How many union territories are there? 8 union territories are there and 28 states are there. So at present there are 28 states are there and 8 union territories are there. And let us associate with a polity also. I told you that the newly formed state in India is Telangana. Is it right or wrong? Which is the newly formed state in India? Newly formed state in India is Telangana. Right. Can you tell me the date of formation of Telangana? Date and year of formation of Telangana? Date and Telangana. 14. Not 14. It is June 6, 2004. If I am not 2nd June 2004 or 2014. 2nd June 2014 or 2004. What is the date? Year. 2nd June 2014. Okay, so correct. 2nd June 2014 was the newly formed state called Telangana. Right. So we'll associate history as well as polity and geography, but slowly we'll do. Okay, don't get confused. 28 states are there, 8 union territories are there. Next, after Vaishnavi's degree. Okay, now it is my part. Now this is called India map. There are physical geography, like physical maps are there, physical geography map, economic geography maps are there. Now if you see these longitudes and latitudes, you can see here the longitudes and latitudes. The straight lines are longitudes and the horizontal lines are latitudes. Now look at the picture, and tell me, India has bordered with how many countries? With how many countries India has the international border? How many countries India has the international border? 7 countries. Others 8. Santosh? 7 or 8? International borders 7 or 8. It is 7 countries. Note down if it is better. Which one is the 8th country? 9 countries. 8 countries. Okay, according to me, the countries which have international borders with India, you can write down and you can also discuss. The first country we have towards the left side, which is Pakistan. You can see here, this is the left side. We have Pakistan. Then we have international border with Afghanistan. Of course, here is the POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir is there, Gilgit Baltistan part is there, but still we consider Afghanistan border with India. Then we have towards Ladakh. If you come to the Ladakh, you find the international border with China. And then here right side, if you start moving, Nepal. Then here you can see Bhutan, and then towards extreme right, Myanmar or Burma, and in between Bangladesh. Okay, and if you come down, you can see the international border with Sri Lanka, and then Maldives. Maldives are here. After Lakshadweep, you can see the Maldives. So now how many borders are there? India international border 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Okay, so India has 9 borders international, but technically if you see, India has bordered with 7 countries here, but here if you see the land was divided, the border is not actually adjacent. For example, if you see the Pakistan, it is immediate to the India towards the eastern side, western side. And then if you see Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, these are all actually connected with land. But if you come to this southern side, Sri Lanka is not connected to land, and Maldives also not connected to the land. But if the question comes, how many countries India has international borders with land, then it is 7. But if the question is general, with how many countries India has borders are surrounded, then it is 9 countries. Sri Lanka and Maldives together, it is 9 countries. Otherwise, your textbook answer is 7 countries. So technically, in competitive examination point of view, 7 countries has the border. 7 countries have border, and 2 countries have the maritime borders with Sri Lanka and Maldives. So the total land border is approximately 15,106.7 kilometers, and the entire coastline of India is 7,516.6 kilometers. Okay, in the beginning you may feel little confused, but I don't think nobody has prepared for geography. You have been preparing for different competitive examination with geography, so don't worry. If you still get confused, keep an atlas with you and then mark those boundaries, and you will easily understood these things. But like history, I cannot explain fast. We have to go in a slow phase only. After this, now let us come to the information. So I'll explain. Please note down the information, write down the information, so that it will be easy for you all to understand. Otherwise, I will be reading out, I will be explaining, I will be showing, but you will not understand. Geography cannot be understood with by just by listening. You need to make a note of the points which I am explaining here. So left side, if you see, you can enlarge it and you can see the line which is considered as the Indian Standard Time. You can see this one, the red dotted line is considered as the Indian Standard Time. Okay, so entirely facts and information, let us be very precise and to the specific. So entirely in the northern hemisphere, the main land extends between latitude 8.4 degrees north and 37.6 degrees north, and longitudes, if you see this one, longitudes, these are the straight lines, longitudes 68.7 east and 97.25 east. So this information or this fact is very important. In examination they will give you this question straight and they will give you 4 options with the combination of these measurements. So the mainland extends between latitudes 8.4 degrees north and 37.6 degrees north, and longitude 68.7 east and 97.25 east. This is the static information, you have to remember it. Then second one, the Tropic of Cancer 23 degrees 30 north divides the country into almost 2 equal parts, Tropic of Cancer, and in the southern side it is the Tropic of Capricorn. To the southeast and the southwest of the mainland, like the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the Lakshadweep Islands in the Bay of Bengal. See here, this is the Lakshadweep Islands in the Bay of Bengal and Arabian Sea. So you have to find out, if you see the left side, slowly observe the map. Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in the Bay of Bengal and Lakshadweep is located in the Arabian Sea. Okay, basic geography I am sharing with you. The landmass of India has an area of 3.28 million square kilometers. One question will definitely come from this information. Either they will ask you which line divides the India into 2 equal halves, or what are the measurements, longitudes and latitudes of India, and some other kind of information, whether Arabian Sea is located, whether the Andaman and Nicobar Islands are located in Bay of Bengal or not. So one piece of information will definitely come in one form or other form from this page. So write down, even after this class, even if I share this entire Google slides, it will be useful only when you write your own notes. Again I repeat. Then India's total area accounts for about 2.4% of total geographical. That means in the entire world's earth mass, the area, India occupies 2.4% of geographical area of the world. India is the 7th largest country of the world. India has a land boundary of about 15,200 kilometers, the total length of the coastline of the mainland. Okay, so those who want to write down the facts, please write down. So India stands in the 7th place in the size of the country, and the land boundary is, if you see the land boundary, it is 15,200 kilometers. Shall I change the slide? Shall I change? Right. Then including Andaman and Nicobar Lakshadweep, it is 7,516.6 kilometers. So coastal line of India, including, if the question comes, including Andaman and Nicobar Lakshadweep, what is the total coastline India has? It is 7,516.6 kilometers. India is bounded by the Engfold Mountains in the northwest. So this is directions I am showing north and south, east and west. So India is bounded by the Engfolded Mountains in the northwest, north and northeast. The latitudinal and longitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30 degrees. That means from east to west, if we calculate, the difference in the longitudinal distance is 30 degrees. That means for each 4 degrees, the gap is 1 minute. So four differences is there. So the longitudinal and latitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30. The difference between the left side, or means east to west, is 30. So that is the reason why in Arunachal Pradesh, when the sun rises, in Gujarat it is still dark. So there is 2 hours time difference between Arunachal Pradesh, the extreme point of Arunachal Pradesh towards the right side, and the extreme point of Gujarat towards the left side. 2 hours difference is there. The longitudinal latitudinal extent of the mainland is about 30. The standard meridian of India, this is the red line which is drawn divide Ahmedabad. The standard meridian of India is 82 degrees 30 inches east. Passing through Mirzapur in Uttar Pradesh is taken as a standard time for the whole country. That means Indian standard time is fixed in this place, that is 82.30 degree east, and that place goes through the Mirzapur, and it is in the Uttar Pradesh. The direct information bit from this part. Shall I change the slide? Okay. Next. These are the reference lines that are horizontal that run throughout the globe. They are completely circular. They run parallel to each other. They are 180 degrees in number. They are used to know about the climate at any place. So latitudes, we are talking about the latitudes. Latitudes are the horizontal lines. जो लेट के चलता है ना उसको बोलते हैं latitudes. So latitudes are the horizontal lines. These are complete circles. These are completely in the circles, and they run parallel to each other. That means the difference between these two lines, between two latitudes, will remain same throughout the globe. There will be no difference in the distance between two latitudes, and they run parallel to each other. There are 180 numbers, so total 180 latitudes are there. And why these are used? They are used to know about the climate at any place. So the climate, to identify the climate of a particular location or a place, latitudes are used, and to identify the time of a particular place, longitudes are used. So what are longitudes? These are reference lines that are vertical and run throughout the globe. So vertical and straight lines, they are semicircular in nature. They are not exactly circular in nature. They are semicircular in nature, and they are not parallel to each other. At poles they are close, and at equator they are broader. That means when they go towards the pole, they start closing together, but in the equator they have the exact distance. They are not parallel to each other. They are 360 in number. Longitudes are 360, latitudes are 180, and longitudes are used to calculate the time of a place. So longitudes are used to calculate the time of the place, and latitudes are used to know the climate of the place. Is it clear? Latitudes are used to identify the climate of the place. Longitudes are used to identify the time of the place. Next, what is the standard meridian of India? As I told you, India also has 30 degrees difference. Then what happens? Arunachal Pradesh time is different from Gujarat time. So that is the reason why we have a standard meridian of India, which is considered as an Indian standard time. The earth is divided into 360 longitudes with a time gap of 4 minutes between each longitude. That means if you draw a straight line, if it is like 1, and if you draw another line 2, the difference between these two lines, from 1 to 2, the difference between two lines is 4 minutes gap. That means when the sun arises in the eastern side, when it first hits Arunachal Pradesh, and when it slowly started moving towards the western side of Gujarat, then each and every line that sun rays passes, it takes 4 minutes time. So the earth is divided into 360 degrees longitudes with a time gap of 4 minutes between each longitudes. Direct question may come, how many minutes difference between two longitudes? It is 4 minutes difference. Around 29 longitudes pass through India. How many longitudes? From Arunachal Pradesh to Gujarat, there are 29 longitudes divide. Vertical sections, or vertically the India is divided into 29 longitudes. So 29 into 4, how many minutes? Calculate and tell me. All English literature students and teachers, how many minutes? 29 minutes. 29 longitudes means easy calculation. Make it with 30. 3 4s are 12. 120 minutes minus 4. That means 116 minutes difference. 116 minutes difference between Arunachal Pradesh and the Gujarat. Okay. So 116 minutes means almost all 2 hours difference between Arunachal Pradesh and Gujarat. So around 29 longitudes pass through India, which means that there will be 29 different times in India, which will cause a lot of confusion. So to avoid this confusion, 82 degree 30 inches east, 82 degree 30 inches east is chosen as a standard meridian of India, as it divides our country into almost 2 equal halves. Now assertion reasoning may question may come, why 82 degree 30 inches longitude is chosen for Indian standard time? Why? The reason is because this 82 degree 30 inches longitudes equally divides India into 2 equal halves. So that is the reason, because don't expect the questions, direct questions, sometimes they may give you even the assertion and reasoning questions also. Also 82 degree 30 inches east was chosen because as per the rules, the standard meridian of a country should be a multiple of 7 degree 30 minutes. So these are the reasons why India has chosen 82 degree 30 east longitude as the Indian standard time or the standard meridian of India. Now where is 0 degree longitude? Tell me. I'll drink some water. Where is 0 degree longitude? What is the name of the place? Praveen sir, name of the place. Where is the 0 degree longitude? The name of the place. Name of the place in which the 0 degree longitude passes through. No, 0 degree longitude, Narendranath sir, 0 degree longitude is not in India. It is in England, London. But that is the name of a place. What is the name of the place through which the 0 degree longitude passes? Zero degree longitude passes through a place, Greenwich. That is why it is called Greenwich Meridian. It is called Greenwich Meridian. Okay, 0 degree longitude. Okay. Now, neighboring countries, make a note. Don't sit and ideally listen. You need to make a note of this information. So, neighboring countries and the states which have these borders with the neighboring countries. Pakistan has the border with India, and the states which has border with Pakistan are Gujarat. Write down. Gujarat, Rajasthan, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir are the states, and if you include Union Territory, then Ladakh. So if you go with the borders, state borders, Gujarat has border with Pakistan, Rajasthan, Punjab, Jammu and Kashmir, but now it is Ladakh. Okay, Ladakh has Union Territory, Jammu and Kashmir is also Union Territory, and these 2 Union Territories and 3 states have borders with Pakistan. And if you come to China, Jammu and Kashmir may not have. Ladakh has border with China. Himachal Pradesh has border with China. Uttarakhand has border with China. Sikkim has border with China, and Arunachal Pradesh has border with China. Then Bhutan, we have Sikkim state has border with Bhutan, West Bengal, Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. So these are the states and union territories which have borders with the other countries. Ladakh technically has border with Afghanistan, because in India map we can see Afghanistan has border with India, but there is a POK, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, it is called Balkistan, Gilgistan, Balkistan, names are there. I went almost close to those countries. So technically India has border with Afghanistan. Ladakh also has border with Afghanistan. Okay, so shall I go to the another slide? Next slide. Okay, fine. Next. Bangladesh, West Bengal, Meghalaya, Tripura, Mizoram, Assam. These states have bordered with Bangladesh. Then Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh has borders with Myanmar. Okay. Then Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Sikkim, West Bengal has border with Nepal. So if you see here the India map, you can understand the states like here. West Bengal has border with Bangladesh. Meghalaya has border with Bangladesh, Tripura, Mizoram and Assam has borders with Bangladesh, and Myanmar are this one has Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland and Arunachal Pradesh has borders. Okay. So shall I move to the next slide? You need to note down the information. That is the main purpose, is you need to note down the information. If you note down the information, it will be easy, because it is not easy to remember these facts. You need to note down the information. Next. Time differences are time zones. The sun rises in the east of the east as it rotates from west to east on its axis. One more basic information is Earth rotates from which side to which side, or from which direction to which direction? Tell me. Earth rotates from west to east. Earth rotates from west to east in its axis. So that's why the sun rays fall on eastern part of India, and then slowly the sun rays start moving towards the western side. So the earth rotates in anti-clockwise. Since Arunachal Pradesh is in the east, the sun rises first there and then in the Gujarat. So Arunachal Pradesh is a place where the sun rises or sun rays falls first, and at the last in Gujarat. The time of a place is decided by the longitudes. Around 29 longitudes pass through India, with each longitude having a time gap of 4 minutes. So how it is divided? 360 longitudes are there, straight lines are there, and 24 hours we have. So each longitude, or the difference between two longitudes, is 4 minutes. So that is the logic. Then that is why there is a time gap of 120 minutes or 2 hours from easternmost to the westernmost tip of India. So the sun rises 2 hours earlier in Arunachal Pradesh, but it rises, not actually rises, the sun rays falls 2 hours late or delayed in Gujarat. But 29 different longitudes means 29 different times, which will cause lot of confusion. So that's why we have taken the standard meridian. 82.30 degrees east has chosen as the standard meridian, and which is located in the Uttar Pradesh. Okay. Then now another basic information is the planet Earth or the globe is slightly tilted towards right side. It is not exactly in this side, it is slightly tilted towards right side. So that's why these lines are also not exactly in the straight line. So these are also slightly bent. Okay, and these are all imaginary lines. Now we have two important lines which divides the planet Earth into southern hemisphere and the northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere. The Tropic of Cancer, which is also referred as the northern tropic, is the most northerly circle of latitude on Earth at which the sun can be directly overhead. So why this Tropic of Cancer? What is the purpose of this Tropic of Capricorn? Is these are the points where the sun rays hit directly. In the north, the sun rays hit perpendicular. Okay, these are the words you need to remember. What do you call vocabulary or jargon? You have to remember terminology. So sun rays hit directly on Tropic of Cancer, whereas the sun rays hit perpendicular at poles, North Pole and South Pole. So if you see the here small pictures, the Tropic of Cancer is the place, I think it is, I hope it is visible to all of you. So the Tropic of Cancer is actually in the line of rays. When the sun rays start, it exactly hits the Tropic of Cancer part. So the northern hemisphere, the Tropic of Cancer, and in the southern hemisphere is the Tropic of Capricorn. At least remember the basic fact. Tropic of Cancer is in the northern hemisphere, Tropic of Capricorn is in the southern hemisphere, and 0 degree latitude is called the equator. Then The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn each lie at 23.5 degrees latitude. So what is this Tropic of Cancer and what is this Tropic of Capricorn? Tropic of Cancer is located in the northern hemisphere at 23.5 degree latitude, whereas the Tropic of Cancer is located in the southern hemisphere and it is located in the 23.5 degrees southern latitude. Okay, so 0 degree latitude, then it slowly goes to the higher level and to this side. So northern pole and the southern pole are there. Now if you read, I'll request Vaishnavi Kumar, can you please read the information on the screen?
Yes, sir. The Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn each lie at 23.5 degree latitude. The Tropic of Cancer is located at 23.5 degree north of the equator and runs through Mexico, the Bahamas, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, India, and southern China. The Tropic of Capricorn lies at 23.5 degrees south of the equator and runs through Australia, Chile, southern Brazil. Brazil is the only country that passes through both the equator and the tropic, and northern South Africa. The tropics are the two lines where the sun is directly overhead at noon on the two solstice sizes about June 21 and December 21. The sun is directly overhead at noon on the Tropic of Cancer on June 21. That is the beginning of summer in the northern hemisphere and the beginning of winter in the southern hemisphere. And the sun is directly overhead at noon on the Tropic of Capricorn on December 21, the beginning of winter in the northern hemisphere and the beginning of summer in the southern hemisphere.
Thank you, Vaishnavi. Thank you for giving me proper gap to take rest. See, this is the direct information examination point of very, very important. On June 21st, the sun is directly overhead at noon on the Tropic of Cancer. You can write down June 21st, Tropic of Cancer, December 21st, Tropic of Capricorn. That means the sun is exactly, overhead means exactly above the head. Like when the Tropic of Capricorn, Tropic of Cancer on June 21st and Tropic of Capricorn on December 21st. So these are the two very, very important dates in examination point of view. Okay. Then the reason for the location of the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn at roughly 23.5 degree north and south respectively is due to the axial tilt of the earth. As I told you, the earth is slightly tilted. The earth is tilted 23.5 degree from the plane of the earth's revolution around the sun each year. So remember these facts, write down these facts, and these dates are very important. In so many examinations I could find the questions on which date the sun was directly overhead at noon on Tropic of Cancer. It is June 21st. And on which date the sun was directly overhead at the noon on the Tropic of Capricorn. It is on December 21st. These two dates are very, very important in examination point of view. Then now let us have some questions. So I suppose it is Sumitra ma'am. Can you read the question, Sumitra ma'am?
Yes, sir. Question number 1. The Tropic of Cancer doesn't pass through Rajasthan, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Tripura.
Now start answering. How many of you have visualized? How many of you can see? Tropic of Cancer, which divides our India into two equal halves, does not pass through one state. Rajasthan or Odisha or Chhattisgarh or Tripura. Which state? It does not pass through. It does not pass through. Let us go back and see the picture. So Tropic of Cancer. Which picture? Which one? See here, Tropic of Cancer. This line. You can see 23.5 degree latitude. Odisha, which one? Find out. Which one? Odisha is clear. Others, those who got confused, you can check the map. It doesn't pass through Odisha. Correct? Everybody has clarity? Is Odisha is the right answer? Because Odisha is the southern side and it doesn't pass, topic of Cancer doesn't pass through Odisha. Right. Let us go to the next question. Shiv Kumar.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Shiv Kumar, please.
The easternmost longitude of India is 90 degrees 45 east, 68 degrees 7 east, 77 degrees 6 east, 80 degrees 32 east.
Right. Start answering. Which is the easternmost longitude of India? Easternmost, Arunachal Pradesh. Easternmost. 97.25. That is option A. Correct. 97.25. Option A. Correct. Next question. Renuka Devi.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Question number 3. Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal, and Sikkim have common frontiers with option A China, option B Bhutan, option C Nepal, option D Myanmar.
Start answering. Just now I showed you China, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal and Sikkim have common frontiers with Nepal. Okay, correct. Right. Next question. Ranjita Madhavan. Good evening, ma'am. Please read.
If you intend to visit Varanasi during your which one of the following union territories of India you will be going to? Option A, Puducherry. Option B, Lakshadweep. Option C, Andaman and Nicobar. Option D, Diu and Daman.
Right. So, Kavarati is the capital of Lakshadweep. So, if you want to visit Kavarati, you have to go to Lakshadweep. Correct. Next question after Ranjita Madhavan. Prince Kumar.
Hello, sir.
Prince, great.
Yes, sir. I am. 1 second. My tab is not working.
Screen visible? Prince, screen दिख रहा है नहीं दिख रहा है आपको?
Yes, sir. I'm not getting screen.
Okay. मतलब स्लो होगा इंटरनेट स्पीड स्लो होगा ठीक है कोई बात
No, yes. It is good, sir. Let me find out. Yes, my friend hails from a country which does not share land boundary with India. Identify the country. Options are Bhutan, Tajikistan, Bangladesh and Nepal.
Right. So the answer is simple. These are all questions which cause confusion. So my friend hails from a country which does not share land boundary with India, that is Tajikistan, because India shares the land boundary with Bhutan, Bangladesh and Nepal, but it doesn't share the land boundary with Tajikistan. Mute kar lo friends. Right. Next question, if we have, then move. Sixth question. Praveen sir.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
How many states and union territories does India have? India has option A. India has 26 states and 7 union territories. Option B. India has 25 states and 7 union territories. Option C. India has 28 states and 7 union territories. D. India has 28 states and 8 union territories. Option D is correct answer.
Who said option C? Shiv Kumar. It's not option C. It is option D. If I am not wrong, it is somebody said C. It is, again I repeat, it is India has 28 states and 8 union territories, not 7 union territories. Jammu and Kashmir is a separate union territory and Ladakh is a separate union territory. There are 2 union territories are there. Don't get confused. Ladakh is not part of Jammu and Kashmir. The place in which I am living, Ladakh, Leh, is a separate union territory. It is not part of Jammu and Kashmir. Earlier it was part of Jammu and Kashmir state, but now Ladakh is a union territory. Jammu and Kashmir is a union territory which has Srinagar and as well as Jammu. Okay, 8 union territories. It is difficult to see messages because so many messages comes at a time. But once let us go to the, now this is the information. Here it cannot be explained, here it cannot be read. So I'll share the entire, what do you call, Google Slides link. You can read and you can understand. So Andhra Pradesh, the capital is Amravati. Arunachal Pradesh, Itanagar. Assam, Dispur. Bihar, Patna. Chhattisgarh, Raipur. Goa, Panaji. Gujarat, Gandhinagar. If you ask me a question, sir, do we get such kind of a small questions? Yes, but they don't give you single question. They'll give you the combination of questions that match the following. So you need to go through this information. Okay, so read the information. Meghalaya capital Shillong, Telangana capital Hyderabad. So likewise you read and don't miss this information. Telangana is a newly formed state in India on 2nd June 2014. 2nd June 2014. Okay, let us go to the list of union territories of India. 8 union territories are there. Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Puducherry, Lakshadweep, Delhi, Chandigarh, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman and Diu, Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So 8 union territories are there. Now again questions. Narendra sir, please read.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Which line divides India into approximately 2 equal parts? A. Equator. B. Tropic of Cancer. C. Tropic of Capricorn. D. None of these.
So the
answer is Tropic of Cancer, sir.
Tropic of Cancer. Good, sir. Next. Next question, Gayatri.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
What is the position of India in the world in respect of area? Option A, 8th position. Option B, 7th position. Option C, 6th position. Option D, 2nd position.
So the answer is 7th position. Option B. Right. Next. After Gayatri, ma'am, Deepa, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Please read.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Which median is fixed as the standard median of India? 82 half degree east, 84 half degree east, 86 half degree east, or 81 half degree east? So it will be 82 half degree east.
Okay, so option A. And Deepa ma'am, are you in Assam or in Manipur?
So right now we are in Manipur, sir.
You are in Manipur. Okay, right. Fine.
Yeah, we are in the university campus. Yes.
Central University, correct, ma'am? Your husband is working?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Manipur University, sir.
Okay, okay, ma'am. Next, Dev Kumar, sir.
Sir, good evening, sir. Question number 10. The latitudinal extent of India lies between 7 degrees 5 north and 26 degrees 5 north. Option B, 8 degrees 4 north and 37 degrees 6 north. Option C, 12 degrees 5 north and 27 degrees 5 north. Option D, 12 degrees 5 north and 37 degrees 6 north.
Right. So the answer is option B, 8 degree 4 inches north, 37 degrees 6 inches north. Option B. Okay, let us go to the next question. This one is already done. Tropic of Cancer passes through which of these states except Orissa, Tripura, Bihar and Punjab? After Dev Kumar, it's Devrata. 1 second, Devrata. Which of the following is the longitudinal extent of India? This is also okay. Right. Devrata. Devrata? Can you unmute your mic and read? Devrata, balo আছে? सर अनम्यूट हो नहीं, ठीक है, लेट मी सी if I can unmute, I'll unmute. ठीक है देवव्रता, ओके. So which of the following which of the following groups of islands belong to the Indian territory lies in the Arabian Sea? So left side Arabian Sea, right side Bay of Bengal. Bay of Bengal is what do you call Andaman Nicobar. Left side is Lakshadweep. After Lakshadweep is the Maldives. Okay. So option C is the correct. ठीक है देवव्रता जी. Aruna Reddy.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Which of the following is the highest peak in India? Option A, Mount Everest. Option B, Kanchenjunga. Option C, Nanga Parbat.
The highest peak in India is Kanchenjunga. It's located in the Himalayas.
Nanda Devi. Option D, Nanda Devi.
And has an elevation of 8,508.
Artificial intelligence.
Mount Everest, sir.
Artificial intelligence is speaking.
Sir?
Some voice was coming. Okay, fine. Which of the following is the highest peak in India? Mount Everest is not located in India. Santosh. Mount Everest is not located in India. It is located in Nepal. So it is K2 Godwin or Kanchenjunga. Option B. Which of the following is the highest peak in India is the Kanchenjunga or Kanchenjunga. The pronunciation might be different from South India to North India. So it is option B. Okay, so which of the following is the highest peak in India is the Kanchenjunga. Now, if you see the highest peaks in the world, first position or first place is Mount Everest, second position is K2, third one is Kanchenjunga. So K2 or Kanchenjunga, which one is correct? For the previous question, which of the following is the highest peak in India? Whether it is Kanchenjunga or K2. K2 Godwin is different. Kanchenjunga is different. So Kanchenjunga, which is located in India, is the highest peak in India. Okay. So these are the mountains which are highest peaks. Mount Everest, K2, Kanchenjunga, Lhotse, Makalu, Choyau, Dhaulagiri, Manaslu and Nanga Parbat. Okay. These are the, if they give you like arrange the mounts, the question may come. Arrange the following peaks or mountains according to their height, then you should remember this question. Don't expect questions will be very easy in the examination. They may give basic questions, but they give you the complicated structure of the question. Now, it is 8-3 from my side and I could complete only one part or first lesson, that is India's size and location. Of course, this is very important because size and location, if you can understand, then it will be a foundation for these coming classes or coming topics. So now let me just Kanchenjunga is located in India. So let me just speed up. Let us see, out of 7 chapters, can I complete few more chapters today? If possible, we'll complete 7 chapters. Otherwise, I'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Okay. So let us speed up. So what is physiography? Physiography of an area is the outcome of structure, process and the stage of development. The land of India is characterized by great diversity in its physical features. The north has a vast expanse of rugged topography consisting of a series of mountain ranges with varied peaks, beautiful valleys and deep gorges. That is North India. South consists of stable tableland with highly dissected plateaus, denuded rocks and developed series of scrubs. In between these two lines, the vast North Indian plain. So if you see the map, this is a rugged part of the India towards the northern part, and towards the southern part, that is a plateau or the Deccan Plateau. It is more developed series of scrub, or this it is well developed land towards the southern part of India. Then geographical division. So India is divided into 3 geographical divisions. Write down the information. The peninsular block, the Himalayas and other peninsular mountains, Indo-Ganga Brahmaputra plain. So the southern part of the plain we can call it as a peninsular block, and then the Himalayas and other peninsular mountains and the Indo-Ganga Brahmaputra plain. So this is the Indo-Gangetic plain, and you can mix with the Brahmaputra also. So Indo-Gangetic plain and then the Himalayas and other peninsular mountains, and the peninsular block. So geographically, India is divided into three areas or three parts: the peninsular block, the Himalayas and the other peninsular mountains, and the Indo-Ganga Brahmaputra plain. Now, based on these macro variations, India can be divided into the following physiographic divisions: the northern and northeastern mountains. The extreme northern side, you can see the northern and the northeastern mountains, then the northern plains, then the peninsular. If you see the numbers, you can see the number 1 is the northern and northeastern mountains. Number 2, if you see the northern plains, the very fertile alluvial soil plains, and the third one, if you see the peninsular plateau, and the fourth one, left side, if you see the fourth one, the Indian desert, and the fifth one is the coastal plains. You can see the fifth one, the coastal plains, southern side of India, starting from Gujarat to the Bangladesh, and the sixth one is the islands. Left side you can see Lakshadweep, and right side you can see the Bangladesh, Andaman and Nicobar. So India, 6 parts: the northern and northeastern mountains, the northern plain, the peninsular plateau, the Indian desert, the coastal plains, and the islands. Now, Himalayan ranges are also divided into 3 parts: Himadri, Greater Himalaya, then second part is Himachal, Lesser Himalaya, and Shivaliks, Outer Himalaya. Now, to take a break, let me ask you a question. I live in Leh and Ladakh. So, which part of Himalayas are these Leh and Ladakh? Can you tell me? Text message. I live in Ladakh. I live in Leh. So, whether I am living in Himadri or Himachal or Shivalik? Himadri. So, I am living in the Greater Himalayan range, Himadri, spanning 7 Indian states and union territories. Most of the hill stations are located in the Shivaliks or Himachal Pradesh or Himachal area, layers of Himalayas. I live in Himadri. So, spanning 7 Indian states and union territories. So, the Himalayan ranges are in 7 states are union territories: Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim, West Bengal, Arunachal Pradesh. One of the important questions, so please make a note, otherwise you will get this entire Google slides after completion of this class. So, Himalayas are divided into 3 ranges: Himadri, the Greater Himalaya, then next layer of Himalayas are Himachal. Most of the hill stations are located in the Shivaliks or Outer Himalayas. Then Himalayas are the youngest fold mountain situated in northern India. Its length is 2500 kilometers. This is a physical barrier which separates one physiographic divisions from the other. I have practically seen this physical barrier. If you travel from Ladakh or Leh to Chandigarh, you can see before you reach Chandigarh that mountains are very tall, very high. But once you start moving towards Chandigarh, the greenery begins and the height of the Himalayas slowly, gradually decreases. And if there is a particular area, maybe some hundreds of kilometers from Chandigarh, you will find the Himalayas blocking the wind. I mean, like clouds. You can not technically, you can practically see from, if you are flying, you can practically see the wind stopped by the Himalayas, the clouds stopped by the Himalayas. That is the barrier, physical barrier. This act as a good climatic barrier as they provide obstruction to the moisture laden winds and cause rainfall. So the the rain shadow zone or the rain shadow area is in the Ladakh area. So that's why the precipitation or the rainfall is very minimal here. Okay, so Himalayas. Then trans-Himalayan ranges in India include the Karakoram, Janskar and Ladakh range that runs through Ladakh and Himachal Pradesh. So Karakoram range Himalayas are the highest range of Himalayas. Then comes the Ladakh range and then comes the Janskar range. You read this information. I might have given in detailed information, but you can read it and it will be useful for you. Then Himalayas are subdivided into the following parts: Kashmir are northwestern Himalayas. These Himalayas consist of Karakoram range, Ladakh range and Janskar range. Siachen, Baltoro glaciers are there. Now slowly you read, I'll share this information, slowly you can read because so many important informations are fixed in these slides. you may get these kind of questions in the examinations. Okay. Next one is Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand Himalayas. Third one is Darjeeling and Sikkim Himalayas. Then Arunachal Himalayas and Eastern Hills. That means Himalayas only divided into, say, Kashmir and Northern Western Himalayas, Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand Himalayas, Darjeeling and Sikkim Himalayas, Arunachal Pradesh Himalayas and Eastern Hills. Then Northern Plains situation. It stretch, you can see the northern plains, most fertile plains in India filled with olive oil soil. It stretch from Indus River in the west to the Ganga River in the east and parallel to Himalayas. They are formed by the deposition of sediments brought by rivers like Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra and its tributaries, and the length of the northern plains 3200 kilometers. Whoever has traveled to the northern India, and if you travel through Punjab and Haryana, you will find the flat places or flat surface of land hundreds of kilometers, and they will raise the crops, paddy and wheat. All these things are well abundant in these areas because these are the northern plains considered as the most fertile plains or land in India. Then northern plains is divided into following parts: Bhabar, Tarai, Khadar and Bangar. These are the four different plains. The land, agricultural land also you can call. Bhabar, they are south of Himalayas. Tarai means full of water. So this area or this land is filled with water. It lies in the south of Bhabar plains. In this, rivers, streams remerge after they are being absorbed by the materials like sand, silt, clay, etc. and thus develop swampy conditions, etc. And the length of Tarai is 10 to 12 kilometers and the Bhabar is 8 to 11 kilometers. Then Khadar and Bangar are also two types of northern plains based on the renewability by the floods. Then comes after northern plains, then we come to the peninsular plateau, or generally we call it the southern Deccan plateau. So read information, because if I start reading and if I start explaining, then it will take a lot of time. The most important rivers originate from this Deccan plateau are Narmada, Tapati or Tapi, deltas found by various rivers like Mahanandi, Krishna and Godavari. Now to take a break, let me ask you a question. Can anybody tell me or text me the message, what are the names of the two rivers in the southern India which flows from west to east and mix in Bay of Bengal? Names of two rivers, Narmada and Tapti. These are the two rivers which flows from west to east and mix in Bay of Bengal. Right. Okay. So let us go to the next one. Next slide. Krishna and Godavari rock, not sir. Narmada and Tapati, east flowing rivers. These two are Narmada and Tapati are east flowing rivers. Remaining all west flowing rivers. Okay. And this peninsular plateau is again divided into three parts: the Deccan Plateau, the Central Highlands and the Northeastern Plateau. So the Deccan Plateau is bordered by Western Ghats. There are two Ghats. Western Ghats lies in the western side and Eastern Ghats lies in the eastern side. Okay. Then these are the Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats difference. And the Central Highlands, then the Northeastern Plateau, then the Indian Desert, then we have coastal plains, then Eastern coastal plains, and then we have the islands. And what are the two important group of islands we have? Andaman and Nicobar Islands. So Andaman and Nicobar Islands have 572 small islands, but those are not, all are not inhabited. So it is divided into two groups, that is Andaman and North and Nicobar in south, and both are separated by 10-degree channel. So many times I found this question in examination, which channel divides south, what do you call, Andaman, North Andaman and South Andaman, Nicobar. So that is 10-degree channel, and these islands are volcanic in origin, whereas Lakshadweep are coral islands. These are volcanic islands. Barren Island is the only active volcano which is situated here. And then Saddle Peak is a mountain peak found in Andaman Islands and Mount Tuller in Nicobar Islands. So the total area is 7,950 square kilometers, and Andaman Nicobar Island has the Port Blair is the capital of Andaman and Nicobar Island. Very important information. Andaman Nicobar Islands, you will get so many questions from this. If you see this picture clear, let me explain. This is important. If you see the picture here, 10-degree channel which separates South and North Andaman and South Nicobar, and these are volcanic islands, and Barren Island is the only one island which has an active volcano. Okay, Port Blair is the capital of Andaman, that is of course you know. Then if you see Lakshadweep are 36 islands, group of islands which are located in the Arabian Sea. Lakshadweeps are located in the Arabian Sea which are closer to Maldives. Then these are 36 group of islands. Mincoy is the largest island in Lakshadweep, and these are coral origins, and the entire area is 32 square kilometers, and the capital of this Lakshadweep is Kavarati, and there is a KV Kavarati is there. Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan has opened KV in Kavarati, and I applied for Kavarati also before coming to Ladakh. So I may take transfer to Kavarati or Port Blair after completion of my tenure in Ladakh. So from extreme northern tip to extreme southern tip I'll go. Okay, now few questions. Let us answer these questions. Of course, I know I'm fast forwarding information, but whichever is more important, crucial, that I'll explain, and you have to read remaining parts. Okay, so now let us come from top to bottom so that you'll get chance. Aruna Reddy, please read the question.
Sir, the northernmost range of the Himalayas is known as option A, Himatri, option B, Lesser Himalaya, option C, Shivalik, and option D, none of the above.
Right, start answering. 3 layers of Himalayas, which one is the northernmost range? Start answering. Northernmost range. The place where, again you are getting confused. There are 3 layers of Himalayas. Somebody has said C. The northernmost range of Himalayas is Himadri. Okay. Himachal, second layer, third layer is Shivalik. Okay. 3 layers are there. Himadri is the northernmost layer, and then comes the Himachal, and then comes the Shivalik. Okay. Next question. Dev Kumar.
Yes, sir. The question number 2. The Kangra and Kullu Valley are located in option A, Uttarakhand, option B, Jammu and Kashmir, option C, Himachal Pradesh, option D, Uttar Pradesh.
Answer please, everybody.
Himachal Pradesh.
Right, it is Himachal Pradesh. I traveled to these places. It is in Himachal Pradesh, the Kangra and Kullu Valley. Next, after Dev Kumar, Deepa Goswami. Diya ma'am. Easy question for
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes, sir. Majuli is a riverine island located in the river Ganga, Brahmaputra, Yamuna, or Kaveri. It's Brahmaputra.
Brahmaputra. Mosul is the largest river island in India, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you are from Assam, correct, Deepa ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Right. Fine. Next, Gayatri ma'am.
A narrow gap in a mountain range providing access to the other side is option A, mount, option B, pass, option C, strait, option D, valley.
So there is a narrow gap between 2 mountain ranges so that we can travel from one side to another side. That is called pass. So here we have Kardungla Pass, Jojila Pass, Tanglangla Pass, Baralacha Pass, and the highest one earlier was Umlingla Pass with 19,000 feet above sea level. I traveled to that Umlingla Pass in dead cold, in freezing temperatures, but now again BRO has constructed some other roads which is up higher than 19,500 feet above sea level. So I may go that also. Next question, Narendra sir.
The longitudinal valley lying between Lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks are known as A. Kangra Valley, B. Patkai Bum, C. Passes, D. Dunes.
Dunes. This one is, you need to find out answer. The longitudinal valleys lying between Lesser Himalayas and Shivaliks are known as Kangra Valley or Patkai Bum or Passes or Dunes. What do you call this one?
I'm thinking it is Patkai Bum.
Others also try. The longitudinal valleys lying between Lesser Himalayas and Shivalik. Shivaliks is the lowest layer of Himalayas and then the Lesser Himalayas. So in between what rang? Kangra Valley or Patkai Bum or Passes or Dunes. Passes is not correct. Dunes are also not correct. Find out. Okay, let us go to the next question. Who is next one? Praveen sir. Praveen?
Yes, sir.
Please read.
Division of the Himalayans are the famous valleys of Kashmir, Kangra, and Kulu located. Option A, the Himadri. Option D, the Himachal. Option C, the Shivaliks. Option D, the Dunes.
In which division of the Himalayas are the famous valleys of Kashmir, Kangra and Kulu located? These are the valleys. Kulu Valley, Kashmir Valley, Kangra Valley. It is not in Himadri. Himadri is the highest range. Himadri is in Ladakh. We are in the Himadri range. These are not located in Himadri range. Himadri range is completely cold desert. No grass, nothing. Himachal, Shivaliks or Dunes. So find out answer. I am also tired. It is either Himachal or Dunes. This must be correct. I'm also not recollecting right now as I'm also tired. So find out. I'll share these questions and you can find out. So let us go fast forward. It is 8:23. So out of 7 chapters, I think at least we can complete the 2 chapters. We'll fast forward the questions. Right. So 2 chapters only it is possible to complete because it is 8:23. Within 7 minutes not possible to complete the drainage system of India. So tomorrow again I'll take Indian geography only. Is it possible to complete Indian drainage system? Drainage system not. If you can bear with me, then I'll complete drainage system. Shall I continue drainage system? Okay, Deepa, we can do it tomorrow. Small children are there. Small. Right, fine. It's okay. Actually, I don't want to rush with the geography. Geography is one of my favorite subjects. I like to explain. I like to read. So let us stop here, and we completed 2 parts of Indian geography. The first part is India size and location, and the second part is physiography. So tomorrow we'll start with the drainage system, and if possible we'll complete tomorrow because Thursday Smita ma'am will take reasoning ability class, and we'll see to complete the entire general awareness GK part in this week, so that next week we can start with the teaching aptitude, because ICT knowledge of computer technology is not so difficult. We can complete it quickly, but the Indian geography part, Indian polity is there, Indian economy is very important. Indian economy and Indian geography and Indian history we completed. The thing is, geography cannot be completed in a we cannot rush in geography part. You should learn, you should understand. So fine, let us end this class. I am also feeling tight and you are also must have exhausted. So let us conclude this one. We have completed only 2 parts. So at least before we complete, let us read these questions and find these answers and share in the group. So in which division of Himalayas are the famous valleys Kashmir, Kangra and Kulu located? What are the lesser Himalayas known as? Answer. What are the lesser Himalayas? 3 layers of Himalayas are there, correct? The higher is Himadri, then comes Himachal and then comes Shivaliks. Okay, right. So third one, option C is the Shivaliks. Question number 8. Which of the following are young fold mountains? The Aravalis, the Nilgiris, the Himalayas and the Sahyadri. Which of the following are young fold mountains? Option C, correct. Himalayas are the young fold mountains. Then Which of the following physiographic divisions of India was formed out of accumulations in Tethys geosyncline? It is believed that the part in which we are living, once it was a Tethys river or ocean, so the Himalayas arised. Okay, when the Indo-Australian plates collided, the earth pushed towards the northern side, the Indian subcontinent was pushed towards the northern side, and because of the push, what happened, the tectonic plates arised and it rose into the folded mountains. So Himalayas are the young folded mountains. Last question will conclude. According to the theory of plate tectonics, what have been the effects of the movement of the plates? Change in position and size of continents, formation of ocean basins, evolution of present landforms and relief of India, all of the above. What is the answer? Option D, right? So option D is the answer, the theory of plate tectonics. Okay, change of position and size of continents, formation of ocean basins, evolution of the present landforms and relief of India, and all of the above. So only two topics we could complete today. First one is India size and location, and then India physiography, and 5 more chapters are there in Indian geography. Drainage system is there, then so many 4 more topics are there. We will start tomorrow and we'll try to see to complete these topics tomorrow. So it is 8:27. If you have any questions, you can ask me. If you don't have any questions, then we can wind up this class. If you have any questions, 3 minutes we have. You can unmute your microphone and you can ask. Any doubts from your side? Any questions? Any doubts? Okay, fine. So what I do is I'll share this entire Google slides in the group, and as well as I'll share the question paper also. I'll share the question paper also. Thank you, Sumitra ma'am, super class. But I could not complete the entire 7 topics. I'll try. Let us not rush. Thank you, ma'am. So I'll share the Google slides. I'll share the question paper CBT also. You read the slides and complete the question. It has 100 questions are there. So read and try to answer the question. After completion of the second part of this Indian geography, again you reattempt the same question paper. Then you will find the difference in or improvement in your understanding. Okay. So it is 8:30, 8:28 from my side. Let us not say goodbye or good night. You need to read. Tomorrow morning I'll release reasoning ability class in the morning hours, 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Please watch those videos and practice those questions. Let me tell you at last one thing. We have just begun. We have not even completed 2% of the syllabus. We have not even traveled even 1 kilometer in the longest journey we have to travel. So you need to work hard. I need to support you. So let us together work and do this impossible task into possible. Okay. So thanks for watching and thanks for joining this class. Take care. Bye-bye. Praveen sir, any question? Praveen?
No sir, no, by mistake it was done.
Right. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Take care all of you.